educational burnout. I've been going through a recent bout of that, and it's been one heck of a ride. So let's talk about burnout and productivity. So, if you watched yesterday's video, you probably already see the thumbnail says "Hate Letter to Capitalism," which is kind of edgy because it's not necessarily capitalism so much as it is our government's lack of regulation in capitalism. But besides that, I feel like our culture, as an American myself, depends on or values productivity and always putting in 100% and always being on top of things and always comparing ourselves to others because I was watching this excellent video on overworking and how if you're not having the best time of your life at your job, then you're doing it incorrectly. And I found that video really insightful because I can apply, I find that applicable to school, right? If you're not having the best grades or doing all your work or doing everything in your ability possible to succeed in your education, you're doing it wrong. And that's obviously toxic because that kind of mindset has brought me to be really tired and exhausted. Now, it may not seem like that, but I mean, as I'm smiling ear to ear and doing that, but genuinely, I am tired. I am fatigued. I feel like there's been a lot on my plate that I've been having trouble adjusting to. And maybe, this is a way of renting or a sort of therapy, but if you feel the same way, I'm glad that you're here so we can feel each other's vibes. Because productivity is, in some ways, relative. You don't have to be always giving 100% or always be doing your schoolwork because breaks are necessary. Mental fatigue is a real thing, just as I just got into. You should be taking care of yourself just as much as you're taking care of your responsibilities. And if that means that you have to take a break from your high school classes or middle school or elementary or college or your job or whatever, maybe not your job. Jobs are kind of, point being, education-wise, if you have to take a break from your education to relax for 30 minutes, an hour, a couple hours, an entire day, weekend, week, whatever, if you have to do that, take that time, whatever you need, because in the end, you matter and your health is above everything else. Obviously, there have to be limits. To me, there have to be limits because at a certain point, you might be sabotaging yourself in the future because if you're not doing all of your assignments or you're not staying on top of, everything everything that is on your plate that might bite you in the back later on when, you don't have enough credits to graduate or because, you're unsatisfied with your grades. But satisfaction with grades, is that necessarily a reflection of your productivity? No, because if you are giving 100%, that is productive. Now, see how I'm flip-flopping between giving 100% is not necessary and giving 100% is all that you need? Your 100% may vary, and that's the beauty of percentages. Because if your 100% is literally taking a break to ease your mind, that's your 100%. If your legs are tired and you're walking and your legs are tired and you can't give anymore, then walking on your, forelegs, your arms crawling is also a form of movement. That's your 100%. Because while your 100% may have been up here, now it's down here, that's perfectly fine. Whatever you need to do in order to accomplish your version of 100% is all that you need. Your 100% may change, but whatever it takes to, release yourself or feel okay or make sure you're taking care of your body and your needs, that's where your 100% is. And don't worry about our obsession, once again, assuming you're an American, just like a lot of my classmates, assuming our obsession with work is getting to your head, take a step back. Remember, you are more than your grades, you have responsibilities, but it doesn't hurt to take a break, if you need to. I'm telling myself this as much as I'm telling you, because I need a break definitely. And playing the ukulele and doing the Daily Dean has been helping me do that. So maybe you need an instrument or your version of Dean of the Moment, whatever it may be. But I'm glad if this helped you, and I hope you find something to ease your stress. Video games, books, reading, movies, TVs, bye.